What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake Buck and today I'm bringing you an overview video of this new Coast Guard patrol boat that I made. Now I had based this ship off of this USCG Coast Guard patrol boat. Now I had built this ship about a month ago. It was I think a few days after my birthday that I started putting this together, and my original design was going to be a larger Coast Guard cutter, but I opted for the smaller patrol boat that you just saw on the screen. You can see that there was some large design points from that actual ship that were brought into this one, like the angle of the front of the ship right here, and this main bridge design, the whole design of this large section right here, of the superstructure. This orange section was brought in from the actual original set. I decided to leave that in there. There is a gun at the front. On the picture, there were two on the sides, but I opted for one in the front here. On the back, I was gonna try and put a small little boat launch right here, but I decided to keep it plain. And all around this ship, you can see that there are small details everywhere. Like right here, these are supposed to represent lights. You've got this very interesting design for a stair with some railings right here. And then you've got antenna on each side for communications. And then also from the Coast Guard set, I kept the chains on the side right there. And I also added these little handles. Up here, these three parts right here, these are supposed to represent horns. And you can't see it, but on the top here, you've got this large kind of like mast structure. So you've got communications like some radar and all sorts of antenna. You get a flag up there. Right here, they would string up flags along this. So I just kind of place that in there. There we go. And there are some connection points for chains to hook up to the side of a dock. So right here, you can use these as connection points, but I will be adding some more down there. So there's just a lot of detail all the way around. And these small little pinholes right here, these are supposed to represent portholes in the actual ship. And speaking of inside the ship, let's get to that. So to get inside the ship, this whole main structure comes off as one big assembly. And then inside, there are three distinct rooms or sections of the ship. There is a simulated door right here using the snot technique. You can see that from the outside, how it's slightly embedded in there. And if you can just barely see, they're actually detailing for a staircase going down in there. And this is actually supposed to just fold away so I can get that roof part up easier. And this part just slides on out. So I actually got a life preserver attached to the underside. And then inside this, I have a storage area. You've got some rifles. You've also got flippers, a bunch of diving equipment, radios. So you can see that they have radios. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll edit that out. But inside, on the wall, you can see that there are rifles and the radios. And then in this room, you've got a small medical bay. That idea was brought forward from the original set, but I just made it a bit bigger, and I stacked these cabinets up on each other, and the kind of like bed right here is just angled on a rotating plate. And then right here, which is like the front where you would have this piece, is just a little storage room where I've got some life vests and stuff. I could put some other equipment in there as well. But connecting all these rooms are just real simple little hallways right there. No doors or anything, just openings. The next level of this ship is the bridge. There are only 2 levels to this, and this one is the top level, which is the bridge where you have all your main controls and where the captain sits. This part is actually meant to stay connected with that string because it takes a while to put it back on. But inside, you've got the steering wheel, which is actually centered and angled into the captain, and he's sitting down on a seat right now. I actually need him to be sitting down. I wanted him to be standing up, but the construction didn't allow it, so I just kept it how it is. In the back there, you can see that there is a small little cubby with some life preservers sticking out of it, and they're just like a water bottle and a glass over there. And then you've got printed tiles and plates where you have radar and computer screens and all that. Up here you've got a simulated doorknob at the back. And that's basically it for the bridge part. And of course you've got your large mast structure right here. You've actually got some indicator lights on the side as well. And this actually just goes back in here, because this part of the rope isn't meant to connect to anything. It's actually just meant to hook under this to just make it look like it's real. So that's how that works. Now, although this ship there's a striking resemblance to the actual US CG patrol boat that I showed you earlier, it is not supposed to be a actual replica of it. It's supposed to be design points taken from that ship, but I've given my own spin on them, because you can see that the orange parts, especially these cheese slopes and this whole part here, are not in the actual ship, and these should be set up differently. And there's just some minor little things that should be different if this was going to be an actual replica, but it's not. It's supposed to be really my own design, just with some real world influence. Well, that is it everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll come back for more, so please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.